Everybody, Jay and Manion here, obviously at the NPC Photo Gym with the wall here. We are here to film the road to the NPC Pittsburgh for 2021, and I don't want to mess up his name, so I'm just going to let him introduce himself.
Eleazar Miller.
And you say you go by Lazer, right?
I go by Lazer or L usually, yeah.
So
9 weeks out of the Pittsburgh now. Coming up on 9 weeks, 8 weeks this week.
yes.
Yeah.
And so let everybody know, which division are you in?
I'm going to be doing heavyweight bodybuilding.
Okay.
Open
And
closed.
yes, it's good. Now, he is from Pittsburgh, okay, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first time here.
Yeah. Excited
So,
to be here.
I'm sure like everybody else, you've seen it on NPC News Online, you've heard. Now that you're here, what do you think?
It's nice. Can't wait to get to do the good training session in today.
Is it bigger than you thought?
Yes.
That's what I've been finding out. Everybody, even like when pros come in, they're like, we only see little bits and pieces. We don't really realize how big this place is.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you that are from Pittsburgh and that are watching may have known that this was my father's gym. This was Manion's gym back in, from 79 to 85.
Okay.
So we've had, just for your information, every Mr. Olympia from Lee Haney on at one point trained in this gym.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know. That's awesome.
Yeah, pretty crazy, right?
Yeah.
So, and now you're here,
Yeah.
all right? So tell me, how did you get started at training? Were you doing sports in school or?
No, to be honest with you, I started working out at home when I was about like 15, 16 years old. My brother was on house arrest, and I started lifting weights with him in my basement.
Thank you to your brother.
Yeah, and that's how I really got into lifting. Yeah.
So you had the weights at the house, right?
Yeah, yep, right down in the basement.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So when did you decide, once you were lifting, that you were actually going to be a competitor?
I did my first show, a little show in Homestead, I think, when I was 16, 17, and I tried dieting myself and stuff, and I actually did win the teenage division in that show when I did it. And then I got real serious in the bodybuilding probably when I was about 18, 19, and I did the Think Pink contest in 2018, and I lost the overall to Christy Domenico at that show. It was the year he won nationals.
Right.
And won his pro card. I won the light heavyweight division. I won the novice overall. And like I said, I lost the overall to him. And then I did North Americans actually in 2018, and I got smoke checked. I was like in last call outs. And I was working with Justin Compton at the time, and then 2 weeks later I actually herniated 2 discs in my back. And I ended up taking about a year and a half.
How did that
off
happen?
lifting.
From lifting or?
Well, I wrecked my car like 2.5, 3 weeks before North Americans, and my back wasn't 100%. And then after North Americans, I put on some weight and squatting, probably trying to do whatever. It just, one day I woke up and I had a real bad limp, and it just was not good.
Wow. So how long did that take to get better before you could do anything?
So I was in a bad place in my life at the time for a couple months, not really knowing what to do. I was trying to train around it and stuff, and I ended up getting some shots in my back and doing physical therapy, but I stayed out of the gym. I didn't go in the gym probably for like a year and a half. I didn't touch a weight. I started lifting again, like really lifting, and got back into bodybuilding last October.
Oh, okay.
And I started working with Andrew Vu July last year. It's who I'm currently working with right now.
I'm sure when he sees this, okay, but whenever you talk to him, I just want you to say one word to him. Gravy.
Gravy, I will do that.
He'll know immediately.
Yeah,
I'm sure as he's watching this, he's just going to go. He gets it.
I will tell him that. I will tell him that.
Hey, I was just at the NPC. JM said to tell you.
I will let him know.
Well, it looks like you've got everything going well for you now. Mm-hmm. And you're now how old?
I'm 24 years old. I'll be 25 in August.
August what?
August 28th.
Oh, cool. Mm-hmm. Cool. So, because Tyler, my son's birthday's in August.
Okay. When's his birthday?
The 9th.
The 9th. Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's cool. So, the plans for this year are do the NPC Pittsburgh, and then what? Kind of see from here?
Well, I'll be honest with you. Hopefully I do well enough at the Pittsburgh and qualify, and then I would like to, I'm probably going to take the whole year off and do nationals at the end of the year and move to a super heavy.
Good.
Would be my plan.
All right. That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
You know? And this is what I always tell everybody. And people say because it's your father's contest, but listen, the Pittsburgh, this is the place, pro or amateur. If you want your critique, you want to get the best critique that you can probably get for what you need to do to move forward, this is the place to do it. You have a judging panel that has all Olympia and Arnold and Nationals judges on it. We're lucky enough to have 3 national judges right here alone that you can get to. But I've been keeping track of the NPC Nationals since like 2012, or I should say the Pittsburgh since 2012. And by the end of every year through Nationals, approximately across every division in the Pittsburgh, 20, give or take a few or so, are pro by the end of the year.
Yeah.
That's a very high percentage.
That is. I like those numbers.
Okay, and like you said, like you competed against Christy Domenico. Of course, he did Pittsburgh. Right? Like when Raymond Evans won the NPC Nationals, everyone's like, "Oh, your guy won." And we're like, "Our guy?" And they're like, "Yeah, the guy from Pittsburgh." We're like, "What guy from Pittsburgh?" So we walked backstage, and my father's like, "Hey, which one? Who's Raymond?" And he's like, "Me." And he's like, "From Pittsburgh?" He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "You've never gone down to the gym or anything?" He's, you ever do my show? And he's like, "Yeah, I kind of did your show a few times already." But there's so many people.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a great stepping stone. And like I said, win or lose or wherever you place, you get some great feedback here. You know? So basically, what we're planning on now, since now we have a plan, although you don't realize this, okay? That when we do an interview with you at the end of December, right before Christmas, with your pro card, right?
Hopefully so.
I think that sounds like a good plan.
It
What do you
does.
think?
It does to me.
Then we'll let you eat a little bit at Christmas, and we'll have to bring you back down here to interview you as a pro. What do you think?
I'm down.
Is that a deal?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're going to get to doing some other things here at the gym. So Jay and Manion.
Eleazar Miller.
Lazer.
Lazer.
Yes. Okay. Sign out for npcnewsonline.com.